Hey here, hey here. Y'all come on in with me. Join with me. It's that time. It's 12 o'clock. Let's get ready to go on into it. It's our level up moment. Praying and trusting that all of you all are doing well on today, that your day got off to a great start this morning and you done made it to 12 noon, your lunch or bathroom break, whatever it may be. Everyone that's tuning in, I'm asking you, asking each of you to make sure that you tag, make sure that you share and invite. Each of you, make sure that you tag, share, and invite. Tag, share, and invite. We're truly grateful for another day, another opportunity that was not promised to any of us. But I'm so glad that he saw fit, to just bless us with another one. Brother Joe, Sister Viv, good to see you. Praying and trusting all is well with each of you all. Praying everything is going well. Everybody tag, share, and invite. Chris, good to see you. Good afternoon. Cheryl, Miami, what's going on? Praying and trusting all is going well with you, the family. Hey, Tasha, good to see you as well. Good afternoon. Sakik, my daughter, good to see you. Good afternoon. Everyone that's tuning in, tag, share, and invite. We're not going to be on long. Just want to encourage you on today. Just want to encourage you. Sister Jacqueline, what's going on? Good afternoon. Praying that all is well with you. Jennifer, praying all is well. Lady C, what's going on? Praying and trusting all is well with you. Hey, you getting your day started, getting it flowing, going. Everything is flowing smoothly for you. I love you much. Hey, Yvette, good to see you. Good afternoon. Gway, good afternoon. Janice, good afternoon. All of you all that are tuning in, tag, share, and invite. My brother, what's going on? Been missing you, man. Bro Jay, love you, man. Live it up. Get that knowledge. Bring back something to me, man. Bring something back. All the way in Oregon. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Sister Rose, good to see you. Good afternoon to each and every one of you all. Good afternoon. Bro Brady, what's going on, man? Hey, it's about to happen for you, bro. Hey, about to happen. About to happen. Prophet, what's going on? What's going on? Pastor McMillan, come on, Kendra. Good to see you, man. Wonder, praying and trusting all is well. All is well with each of you. Tag, share, and if I got just a little bit of jazz in the background, I know y'all are not familiar with that, but just a little something, just to bless you. Carolyn, we're going to get ready to go on into this. Get ready to shut it all the way down. You all be encouraged. Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Lift those hands up. 12 o'clock is the only time that the hands are straight up. I say it all the time. 12 o'clock is the only time that the hands are straight up. Listen to me. Are straight up. It's the only time the hands are straight up. And you need to tell God thank you. You need to tell God thank you. He woke you up this morning, clothed you in your right mind, gave you use and activities of all of your limbs, and you got a right to praise him. It doesn't matter what's going on. Doesn't matter what you have encountered. Doesn't matter what you're dealing with. If you can lift your hands up, you can get up. You coming up out of that situation. When you lift those hands up, it lets the enemy know the victory is already won. Lift those hands up. Tell God thank you. You owe it to him. Once again, each of you tag, share, and invite as we go forth. Let's get ready to get into this. Once again, good afternoon to each of you all. Today, I want to talk to you briefly. Just want to encourage you, give you this level up moment. It's going to bless you. It's going to bless you. I'm asking you to open up your mind, open up your spirit. I know y'all looking at those letters, wondering what in the world is he about to talk about. But what we're going to talk about today, just be quiet, be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. Be quiet. That's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about that today. You got to understand, when we're saying shh, it's simply being silent. Silence. All of us need that. We need that. God deals with us in silence. The reason a lot of us have not obtained or have gotten the things that God has prepared for us is because, can I say it, some of us talk too much. We talk too much. Every move you make, you want to tell somebody. because you're so excited. Never allow your excitement to make you voice something prematurely and cause you to miss what it is that God has for you. Silence is a way. Listen. When we talk about silence, God deals with us this way, but not only that, we have to also silence ourselves, because where there's noise, watch this, even though God loves noise, but you got to understand, where there's noise, the enemy is attracted to it. The enemy is attracted to it. All because you're doing something, depending on the type of noise you're making, you're doing something that can cause, that can get, that has a benefit to it, that you can obtain something, and the enemy don't have that right anymore. All he does is make noise. So when you're making noise, he's attracted to that, but not understanding when you're not silent and you're making a noise, giving God the praise. Listen, this is where we're going. There was a movie that came out back in 2018. There was a movie that came out back in 2018 called The Quiet Place. I'm quite sure, I'm praying that y'all watch that. I think they probably got 1, 2, and 3 now. I'm not sure. But I was reminded, man, as I was thinking on this, The Quiet Place, this family, their city, their town had got inhabited by aliens, so they say. Aliens are the enemy, the creatures, their town. So they had to move now in a point where, because the enemy was coming around, because everybody in the town making noise. It was making noise, you know how it is. And not understanding that these aliens that had invaded their town, were creatures that hunt by sound. They were creatures, listen to me good, and it's going to get better in just a moment. They're creatures that hunt by sound. So what the city had to do, they had to learn how to be silent. They had to learn how to keep quiet. They had to learn. And for some of us, that's a hard thing to do. So this is what happened. One of the families, they gets out of the house. Now they're running because something has transpired with one of their sons. One of the sons, which his name is Marcus, the first thing, he had a little issue, something going on with him, had got cut, something had transpired. So they had to get out of the house, run through the streets while everybody moving, while these creatures are out there. But they had to find a store or a pharmacy to get alcohol to tend to the wound of their son. Here it is. But they had to do it being quiet, but they had to learn it. Fast forward a little bit. So now here it is. These creatures, you got to understand, they hunt by sound. When they hear it, they come into it. It's not about what they see. They can't see. They move by the sound. We're going to get into that in just a moment. So while they was out, they done got this. I'm going to fast forward the movie just a little bit. Y'all pay attention. Y'all go back and watch the movie, get what I'm saying. Now the family now is out. They're in the woods. They're trying to get to this underground soundproof that they had built. They're trying to get to it. But in the midst of going to this place, in order to be protected, watch this. Now you got to understand, one of the children, which is the daughter, had a problem hearing, and she has a hearing aid. Their first child, which was a baby, after that baby was born, didn't understand or know what it was about being silent. And they was trying to tell it, but the only time that they was trying to explain to the baby, watch this, was not ahead of time, but was when the problem was in the town, while the enemy was in the city killing people. So all this, they losing the family, they losing members, they losing family members, they losing them. They going through Next thing you know, one of the sons by the name of Marcus, they was trying to get to this soundproof bunker that they had made underground, that they had built. They were trying to get there. On his way there, he stepped into a bear trap. And the bear trap snapped on his ankle. Okay? Rest assured, the trap that he stepped in caused, you already got it, pain. And anytime that you have pain, if you're human, watch this, some pains will have you crying out, making a loud noise. That's how some pain would do. But the mother noticed what had happened. She runs to her son, puts her hand over his mouth, and said, "You can't scream. I know it hurt. I know it don't feel good." Who's still in the movie, The Quiet Place, I know it's hurting you. I know it doesn't feel good, but you cannot scream. Why? Because if you do, the enemy is going to kill you and everybody connected to you, because we're right here with you. So the mother had her hand over the son's mouth. Mind me. Mind me. She was telling the son, "You can't make a noise." She found a way to pry open the bear trap. She found a way to pry open the bear trap off of his ankle, off of his foot, while he's still in pain, bleeding, wanting to cry out, but understanding what his mother said. Not only understanding what his mother said, but also knowing that there's an enemy in the town that's moved or haunted by what it hears. So he had to suck up that pain. He had to suck up the pain, tough it out. He was just a teenager. The mother gets his foot out. She helps her son with her daughter by her side. We are having to go. Their father, watch this, sacrificed his life earlier. I don't know if this was in 1 or 2. Sacrificed his life so that the family will live. The mother, here we are, back to where we were, gets the son after getting his foot, prying open the trap that caused the pain and made him bleed. While grabbing the daughters, the son, they're all running to get to this underground soundproof bunker. They're running to get to it. They're going. They're trying to make it. Something transpires. Something transpires. They gets underground. They gets to the bunker. They gets there. Close the door. Close the door. Sound of the door attracts the enemy because the door made a sound. When you in a hurry, you'll make noise. Oh, y'all gonna watch it after this. Here it is. These big creatures. Long story short, fast forwarding it so we can get out of this. So I can let y'all know where we're going so y'all can continue to do what you're doing. They were trying to find a way. What can we do? If they are attracted to sound, what can we do to destroy them? Oh yes, the mother killed a few because they got inside the bunker, all because some noise was made. Do mind me, the daughter, she was deaf, had a hearing aid. They had a PA system in the bunker, the soundproof bunker. Had a PA system. All while being silent. I'm going to say this part and we're going to get on into this. They had a PA system. What the daughter did, she took out a hearing aid. Took out a hearing aid. Watch this. Silence was nothing for her. because this is an impediment that she has. This is an issue that she has. Took out her hearing aid, put it before the microphone. The microphone made this loud squeaky noise that got on the enemy's nerve. Got on the enemy nerve, stopped them in their tracks. And she had opportunity to kill him. I said all that to say this. Shh. There has to be moments in your life to where you have to learn how to quieten it down. Don't sing. I know praise is a weapon. Yes, it is. But there comes times in your individual life when you're wanting to hear God, you have to silence, watch this, not only your mouth, but your mind. So that God can speak, so that you can hear him speaking clearly. God is wanting to give you information, but we're too busy running the trap. We're too busy thinking, trying to outthink God. When God is simply saying, I want to give you some instructions if you would just listen to me. See, when he don't move in our timing, when he don't flow the way we want him to flow, we start moving. We start talking. Can I take it away from that just for a moment? The reason a lot of us haven't gotten the things that God has for us is because we're so quick to run and go tell somebody what God is doing in our life instead of allowing them to just see it. We have to practice this thing called silence. Silence is a powerful weapon. Silence is a powerful weapon. I'm going to say it again. Silence is a powerful weapon. The only way anybody will know what's going on in your life is if you tell it. Some things has to be, should be, need to be between just you and him. There's an enemy that's seeking whom he may devour. And sometimes even while you're hurting, while you're dealing with the issues of life, stepping in the traps, bear traps, traps making you bleed. Listen to me. Traps set up by others. Trying to immobilize you. The trap wasn't for the Marcus, for the young boy, but because he stepped in it. Here we are. The enemy presents it, but it's up to you to fall for it. But when you're hurting, sometimes you have to learn to do just like Marcus in the quiet place. You have to learn how to suck it up. You have to learn how to trust God even in the midst of my silent pain. I need your help. I can't say it right now because some people build off what you're going through. Some people are dying to know what it is you're dealing with, what it is you're about to come into, what it is you're about to do. They wanted to know your next move. And this is what I learned. My mother told me this. My mother shared this with me. And it sticks with me. It sticks with me. If a person learn how you inhale and how you exhale, you will catch hell. I'm going to say that again. I'm not cursing. If a person learns how you inhale, the enemy, let me take people out because the enemy uses people. It's a spirit. But I'm going to say the enemy. If the enemy learns how you inhale, how you exhale, you will catch hell. Am I making sense to you? But who do you have to blame at that time? Nobody but yourself. Learn how to keep it down. Naturally, spiritually, learn how to calm your mind down. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. We have to learn. They got a saying now. Learn how to what? Move in silence. Move in silence. Move in silence. I know it feels, I know something you just want to share because when God has dropped it on you, boy, it feels good. But that's where maturity comes in at. Some of the things that God gives you is not for you to share, it's between you and him. Shh, quiet it down. You know, when you go to the library, they want you, watch this, to remain quiet. Why? Because others are trying to get the information that they need. Am I making sense to you? Others are trying to get it. So don't interrupt someone else because you're not willing to take the necessary steps to keep it down, to close your mouth, to be silent, to shut. Don't interrupt anyone else. Shh. Move in silence. If you're hurting, you ain't gotta let everybody know. Deal with it. Ask God to help you through it. Get the necessary things that you need. When the parents, watch this, took the son to go get him seen about after he had obtained some type of injury, they goes to the store. They weren't trying to find anything proper. They had to remain quiet, watch this, while the child was in pain. They all had to remain quiet. They get to the store. They weren't looking for no gauze. They weren't looking for, they weren't looking for no peroxide and all of that. You want me to tell you what they got? Alcohol. It burned, but it's killing everything that the trap tried to put in. I hope y'all can read between the lines. The alcohol, even though it burns, it's getting rid of all of the things that want or think about trying to set up to cause an infection. I want you all just to practice this on today. Get into a place to yourself. Quieten yourself down. Know what to say, when to say, how to say. Some things is better left unsaid. Silence is a powerful weapon. Powerful. Inquiring minds want to know. What you thinking? I'm just quiet. It's between you and God. Quiet and bleeding at the same time. But not sharing. And oh God. Bleeding because it's hurting. But some things, as I said earlier, we have to learn how to just suck it up and keep moving. Many of you, under the sound of my voice, have dealt with some things. Let me take that out. May even be dealing with some things right now. It traumatized you, but you keeping your mouth closed. It hurt you, but didn't break you, but you're keeping your mouth closed. Because you know it's about to pay off. It's about to work in your favor. Everything is turning around. It's working for you. The only way Pastor or Bishop William Murphy can say, this is my season for grace, for favor, there had to be a moment of silence where you went through without advertisement, letting everyone else know it was between you and God. But I want to tell someone that can receive this. I'm just talking to you. Shh. I want to tell someone that can receive this. Just hold your peace for a little while longer. Let him fight the battle because he's coming up with a strategic plan that's going to destroy everything that's trying to destroy you. He's working it for your good. He's working it for your good. We gotta go. We gotta go. It's no time for the blame game. It's no time for this. It's no time for no. Shh. When you learn to be silent, when you learn to keep it down, that's when growth starts. Everything is not meant to be said or shared. Am I helping somebody? I'm going to let you go. I'm going to let you all go. I know you're on your lunch break. I know it. You're on your lunch break. You're on your lunch break. I understand. I understand, but it's not meant for everybody. Shh, keep it down. God is putting you in a place of seclusion. That doesn't mean that he has excluded you. He puts you in a place of seclusion, watch this, to give you what you need. And you don't even understand it. That's where you are. Shh. You got this. Y'all be encouraged, man. Y'all be encouraged. Be encouraged. Quit telling everybody your business. Quit telling them your moves. Let them just see what transpired in the midst of your silence. Let them see it. That's all. The best work happens in silent places, darkness, and in seclusion. God knows when to bring you out, put you, and knows when to showcase you. Let him do it. Don't allow your emotions. Don't allow, because you're so excited and you want somebody to know. Don't allow that excitement to build up in you so much that when you just go to run in your mouth. Shh. Got this. Be encouraged. I pray I said something today. I pray I said something today that encouraged someone on today. I pray I said something to you that encouraged you. I pray I did. Know what to say, when to say, how to say. Shh. You got this. My Cash App is on the screen. If I said anything today that blessed you, my Cash App once again is on the screen. $H channel 3. Be a blessing. Those of you that desire. $H channel 3. Take this moment between you and God. Take the moment. Take this time to get in a quiet place so that you can hear him. And while you're there, he's coming up with a strategic plan that's going to launch you all the way to the top. Watch this. In quiet place, the mother, after she lost her first son, her husband who sacrificed himself, she didn't lose anyone else. You want me to tell you why? Because all of them learned what they need to do in order to defeat their enemy. Be quiet. Fight with the weapons that they have on a silent, watch this, whatever empowers the enemy. Learn something that can outpower it. God will give you a strategic plan. You got this. Once again, my Cash App is on the screen. Gonna get ready to get up out of here. $H channel 3. Y'all be encouraged. It's been your level up moment. This is it. This is it. Shh. You got this. Until next time. Next Thursday. Unless God says something totally different. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you next time. Y'all have a blessed one. Y'all have a blessed one. Think about what I said. Send it on out. Let someone else pay attention to it. Let someone listen to this, okay? Y'all be encouraged. Gotta go. I'm out.